Look at that. Deer eating. More deer over there eating. Didn't know things really fall out their mouth when they eat. Hopefully there's no spiders crawling up my ass right now, you know? I'm sitting on a log. You can't really see it, but I'm sitting on a log right now. It's very comfy. I like this log. I've come to a lot of realizations about one of the most difficult things I have to face when growing up. And I think the reason why it's so difficult is because I kind of have to face it alone. This isn't something that people can really help me with. It's something that I have to really work towards changing. And that is the ability to let people down, or the ability to admit when a plan changes. See, I have a bad habit. I'm a people pleaser, okay? I have a habit where anytime somebody makes a plan with me, I say yes to the plan immediately, because if I say no, it would let them down. And sometimes I do mean it. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, let's actually go to that plan. But a lot of times it is me saying yes instinctively, only to realize I actually didn't want to make this plan. But I'm too much of a pussy to actually admit that to them. To be like, no, I changed my plan. I don't want to do this no more. I want to do this instead. And what's worse than being someone who says no, I heard a deer or an acorn or something just fall from the sky. What's worse than not telling someone no off rip is letting it build up and build suspense because you're too afraid to say that you changed the plan and that you actually don't want to do something. So instead, you wait till the very last second to say, no, I'm not doing this. Or you just no-show, don't speak. It just doesn't happen, you know what I'm saying? It's a frustrating thing, and it is one of the things I really I don't hate anything about myself except for that one fact, is that I have a habit of struggling to say no or make any decision that I want to do because I'm afraid of how other people are going to react. So with this house situation, I don't know if I said it on this take or the last take, but my coworker and I wanted to make a house, move out into a house, blah, blah, blah. I was down at the time, but then I decided I wanted to go to college, and doing so, I figured it's better for me to stay home and save my money so that I can go and leave college with no student debt. Hopefully, that's the hope. Fingers crossed. I didn't flip you guys off, but anyways. And the problem is, I said yes so often, even when I knew that I changed my plans. I was so scared to let him down. I kept saying yes, yes, yes. He said, should we schedule the tour? I hesitated, but I still said yes. The tour was about to get scheduled when I finally was I gotta grow some fucking balls, be a man, and tell him my plans changed and I want to go to college. The last thing I want is to lead him on to thinking we're gonna move out and then say no last second. So I did it. It's a hard decision to make. Very scary. I was afraid that it was gonna hurt him, but your mind often makes up situations to be far worse than it actually is. The outcome was not bad. The outcome was, it's okay, I understand. I was afraid of that, bro? Are we serious? And it's not just that. With this decision to go to college, I also had to tell my boss that I wanted to switch my hours. And it's scary because I don't even know exactly when my classes start. I just filled that out today. And I had the time set this morning, but I don't remember them. My memory's bad. I can't check right now because it's not really finalized yet. So I told him I had to tell him, and that starts in 2 weeks, by the way. 2 weeks until school starts. Time is really not on their side. And that's what I feel most bad about. That's why I was scared, is because I'm like, dude, I literally start school in 2 weeks. They have no idea. I need to tell them now. I told them I was terrified to do it, but it was easy. They understand. They get it. They're cool with it. I don't know why your mind is so powerful on making things up that aren't going to happen. I don't know why the older I've gotten, the more, not pessimistic I've become, but the more glass half empty I've become. And I think it's just because of the fact that I actually have to be the one in charge to make my decisions. And that's what sucks. That's the scary part, is that there's nobody there to back me. I mean, well, backing me to actually physically do it. As a kid, your parents made those decisions. You didn't have to worry about any high stakes, like, you didn't have to worry about any high stake decisions. And when you're older, you're on your own. You got to do it yourself. You could talk to your friends about it, but they're not going to be the ones to actually break the news. You got to do it. That is one of the worst parts about growing up. And a lot of the scariest part of what I've noticed about myself is like, it's changing. I'm here. I'm present. I'm in the moment. I'm recording a video. Yeah, I'm isolated in the middle of the woods, right? Obviously, I'm too scared still to do it as much in front of people. But the fact is, I'm doing it. I'm recording a video. I've been so proud of myself because I've been doing so much for myself. Those two situations recently where they were hard decisions that I had to let somebody know, because there's something that's going to change the course of not just my life, but their lives. Like, they have to plan around my decision. That's what sucks. And because I'm the one that has to do that, I lost my train of thought. You know what I'm saying? I don't exactly know where I'm going with that, but it's good character development. That's where I was going with that. Because of those decisions, I'm more confident. I feel good. And there's been a lot of adult stuff I've been doing these last few days. I had to get my plates renewed. I have to switch the stickers on my plates, right? I had to tell them I had to tell my coworker I can't move in with him. I had to tell my boss, hey, I'm going to college. I had to do the college thing. I had to talk to an advisor to go to college and like actually get the classes figured out. And oh my gosh, it's actually crazy how much I've been doing. I've been working overtime every single day. That's why I haven't been posting. It's because I've been working till like 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. And that's like my time window, or like 8 p.m. or later. Sometimes I'm staying till midnight, bro. Which is why I haven't been uploading as frequently. But that'll all change eventually, especially when I go to college, where I'm going to have like 1 to 2 hour gaps between classes. But I don't know, like so much adult stuff happening in my life right now. And it's strange because, yeah, I get it's scary to be growing up. Growing up is freaking terrifying. I wouldn't wish it upon anybody, but at the same time, I love it. So I would wish it upon everybody. They don't have a choice anyways, but still. Like, it's just the aspect. I heard another twig snap or something. There's like an acorn or something flying around. A squirrel or something. But I guess that's pretty much all I have to say this video. It's unedited, it's raw. That's kind of what I like. Pause. But seriously, like, I like when my videos, I feel like they're more authentic when I don't cut anything out. It's just me sitting down talking, and I lose my train of thought sometimes, yeah. But you can see it's getting darker because the lighting's getting worse. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll let you know on the next plot update. So far I've wait, I'm 2 weeks free, completely free of nicotine, bro. That's freaking vapes, right? No vaping. I've been wanting to quit vaping for so long, but the longest I've gone was like a month, which I haven't made it that far yet. I'm 2 weeks in, but I stopped vaping, and in order to stop vaping, I was like, I might as well start picking up Zyn so I could still keep that nicotine without getting that withdrawal, you know what I'm saying? But then, like, literally after after using Zyns for like 2 days, I was like, you know what? I'm not doing this anymore. I'm gonna stop. So 2 weeks in right now, and I'm hoping it keep at it, because I'm on a self-improvement journey right now, bro, and I'm not gonna let anything stop me. I'm going for this. See you on the next video.